For visitors at the notorious Tuol Sleng Interrogation and Execution Centre, there's a new exhibit showing the horror of the Khmer Rouge regime. This film was discovered in the Vietnamese military archives. It was shot just after they overran this former school in 1979. Cambodian school children are learning what their parents' generation went through here. The torture centre is now a classroom once more.
It can be a kind of a traumatic view, but it is the facts that we should learn and understand what happened here.
The film may be used in evidence against the three accused: Nun Chia, the regime's number 2 after Pol Pot, former head of state Khieu Samphan, and ex-foreign minister Ieng Sary. Their accusers say they're all guilty of crimes against humanity, genocide and torture. So far, the trial has heard claims from one defendant that he had no idea such atrocities were happening at places like Tuol Sleng, from another that he'd been given a pardon. Now it's the survivors' turn to have their say, giving first-hand accounts of the madness that scarred a generation of Cambodians. Survivors like Chahom Mi, now one of only 2 men still alive who witnessed what went on here. He was tortured with electric shocks after being accused of spying for the CIA and carries crippling hand injuries to this day. They say they were the compatriots, he tells us, but they killed their own people. How could compatriots do that? This is only the second trial of senior Khmer Rouge leaders after years of investigation. There's official reluctance to put more people on trial. It's thought some of the suspects may have links to the present leadership.
Personally, I believe that some of the criminals or the most responsible for crimes are still living and perhaps are among government officials.
The faces of the dead still haunt this country. The victims of Tuol Sleng seem to cry out for justice from a generation ago. This trial might be the closest they'll get to it. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.